The New York Post is now reporting that Dr. Vance Boelter, a former appointee of Tim Walz, may be the shooter who ended up killing a Minnesota representative, her husband, and shooting a state senator in Minnesota and his wife. Here's a picture of, quote, a face of a madman, per the New York Post. Some very limited Googling provides us a little bit of context on who this person is so far, if this is indeed the right person. We can see he allegedly is the CEO of the Red Lion Group, but when you go to his LinkedIn, where he's also listed as the CEO of the Red Lion Group, you can see that as of a month ago, he says that he's back from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where he spent the last 3 years with the Red Lion Group, and now he's looking for work, willing to do any work as a director of operations, VP, general manager, or president roles in Texas, Minnesota, Florida, Washington, D.C., or Baltimore ideally, but would be open to other locations. So it's possible this was a person, if this is the shooter, who was looking for some form of purpose. In his LinkedIn bio, you see that he worked as that CEO with the Red Lion Group in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Was general manager of 7-Eleven between 2016 and 2011, general manager of Green Corps at one point, worked at Del Monte, as well as Jacksonville Sausage. Apparently, the individual has a doctorate in leadership. So that's his doctorate based on his LinkedIn profile. And in addition to that, we could see his appointment here to the Governor's Workforce Development Board as appointed by Tim Walz, which is really interesting because Tim Walz, obviously the governor of Minnesota, signing that legislation into law, revoking health care for undocumented migrants in Minnesota, which one of the representatives here, this Democratic representative who was killed, voted as one of the sole Democrats to remove that insurance for undocumented immigrants in the state of Minnesota. And so this legislation passing. Now, again, this is the New York Post reporting this. It's unclear yet if we can verify that indeed the suspect, who is still at large, is indeed Vance Boelter. Apparently, he was found with potentially a hit list of as many as 70 different targets, including abortion providers. That was something we had speculated about this morning as well, regarding potentially an abortion fueling this, although this is the first mention of abortion that we see here. And you also see here, it says he currently lives in Minnesota with his wife, Jenny, and their children. And that, again, he's a doctor of leadership, according to his LinkedIn, appointed to the Governor's Workforce Development Board, and a resident of Minnesota, also according to his latest post, potentially unemployed, looking for some form of work and purpose, at least as of a month ago. To still obviously be confirmed. The only source that really seems to be reporting this right now, breaking the story right now, appears to be the New York Post. So to be determined if indeed this is the shooter who is still on the loose, who dressed as a police officer to end up killing two and critically, potentially gravely wounding two others. To be determined. Follow for more.